What it is, y'all? It is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you guys with more Danmachi, and today we're going to be talking about the banners that dropped last night in the game. Now, there are 3 banners to this, and I have been very vocal about how you do want at least one of each new unit. Minimum, my opinion, minimum. Now, before you go too crazy on this, I did say there's a few units I do like in these banners, but there is going to be a part 2. And part 2, unlike the 2 banners we're going to get right here. So this has 2 units in it, and part 1 is 2, or say class 1, has 2 units in it. Banners 1 and 2 are pretty forgiving. And the really nice part is, on this banner, if we go to the gotcha details, you can actually get Leafia on this banner as well. So Eyes, Leafia, and Riveria are both available here. Just like over here, Bet, Leafia, and Riveria are also available over here. So the assists are all over the place on this, which is really handy because I think the assists are kind of like the biggest draw to this. Now, the banners coming in part 2 will be 3 units. So, not going to be as forgiving. You do want to save some Iris for that, and I'm fairly certain that just like we got the bonus banner over here for the new Hestia unit, we're most likely going to get the bonus banner for the Eyes unit that we all voted on back during the anniversary. So, when it comes to that, you do want to conserve some Iris, and of course we know we're on the, we're coming up on the collab. I still feel strong that we're going to get a collab rerun. You want to save some Iris. Now, I've only got 8,000, but the nice part is we've got a tail coming up, and I haven't finished farming the other tail. So, the rerun tail and the part 2 tail and all that stuff. I think there's a part 2 to this tail. There should be if we're getting banners, I would imagine. I honestly don't know. This event is a rerun, but it's a rerun from JP, so don't kill me in the comment section if I'm wrong on that one. But neither here nor there, there's enough Iris to farm up. I feel pretty happy. Also worth noting, and I talked about this in great detail, about how much I feel like getting one of these units is going to be very nice for CP, and how much CP you can recoup pretty quickly. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick draw on these banners, get one of these units, and we're going to try to upgrade the CP and see how much we can recoup and how quickly. So let's go ahead and do a quick draw here. I'm going to actually stick to this. I could get the guaranteed on the Hestia banner. I'm going to wait. I'm going to try to go over here because I really want Eyes and I really want Leafia. So maybe we'll get lucky on this banner. Could still fake me out. Please. Please be a fake out. All right, so 3-star Osvi. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world if it doesn't work out. It is a chance. And we could always get lucky on the next draw. And even if I only go, 600 Iris in, I'm still not going to be too upset. All right. Let's do one more. This is guaranteed to have a new unit in it. Not as deep as I would like to go before I get a unit, but, it is what it is. We just weren't lucky. Oh, we're going to get doubles. We're going to get doubles. I don't even know who's... Oh! Is that Leafia? Yes! All right. I actually said I want an MLB Leafia, so that makes me very, very, very happy. And there's a guaranteed on the end. Now, it could be a Leafia dupe. It could be somebody else. This is perfect. This is exactly the situation I want to be in. All right. Lily. I don't remember how many we're in now. I lost count. All right, here's the guaranteed. Oh, it's Alfea. Okay, or Alfea. Now, Alfea was the anniversary. It's Riveria. I don't know why she says her name is Alf. That's maybe she eats cats. I don't know. So 2 brand new units in 600 Iris. That makes me very happy. Now, I do still have to go after the Eyes unit, but there are options for that. Neither here nor there. Let's go upgrade one of these units and talk about how much Iris we can recoup really, really, really quickly. Now, obviously, I'm going to kind of make this real quick. I'm not going to be as stingy as I normally would. In fact, we could sort this. Let's see. We should be able to sort by their childhood units. Can we not? Maybe not. Anyway, Leafy is the one I'm mostly after, so let's go ahead and grab her. And no? No? Child Leafia down here then. There she is. There she is. All right, I just went over that one earlier. So the child units are in here. There we go. Let's go ahead and upgrade her to level 60 and go look at our Irish rewards after this. All right, so I'm not going to really be... Normally I'm a little more anal, so to speak, about how I use my Exili books. But, you know, for the time being, just to get the video done, I'm just going to go ahead and make this real quick and real easy. All right. There we are. And there we are. And then leveled up to level 60. All right. So we have her at level 60. We should get some instantaneous Irish rewards. I want to say it's 30 Irish, but don't quote me on that. Let's go here into the guild. All right. So now I'm going to do all rewards anyway, but just so you're aware, there's no Irish rewards here. These are all just going to be daily login stuff. All right. So level 60, we got 10 Iris. 6-star, we got 10 Iris. And 5-star, we got 10 Iris. So that's going to give us 30 Iris right out of the gate like I thought. Very nice. Now, so we're already at 30 Iris. I'm going to go down here to character list, and I'm going to go all the way down here to the bottom. Now, I did talk in the video about how I felt pretty strongly that level 18 is kind of like the sweet spot. So let's go ahead and offer her a present. She prefers books and knowledge. Do we have books and nobility? I do. I'm going to give her all 10 of those. 4,000 gets us to, I don't remember, honestly, level 13. Okay, that ain't so bad. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 Iris. Love to get her level 18. So let's go ahead and give her a few more. I don't remember all the numbers, so I'm just going to go ahead and give her 9 now. Level 15. Let's give her a few more. 7,000 gets to level 16. All right, that is then 40 Iris. So one more is going to put us over to level 17. And then if I go to CP rewards, it'll say up here at the top, I need another 1,100. So we're going to go ahead and just give her 6 to be thorough. There we go. All right, so 8,400 is the number you actually want to be at. I probably should know that off the top of my head. I don't, but, you know, there's a lot to remember in this game. Pardon me if I've not remembered this one trivial fact. So put it in your notes. Level 18 is 8,400. So handy dandy that. So now we've got her at level 18. Now, if I go over here to guild rewards, so that would be 50 Iris plus the 30 we got earlier. I did not actually get any Irish rewards right here. So that confirms it is not every single unit. I think somebody said it was like every 5 units. So I didn't get any rewards right here. If you're newer at the game, you'll probably get some. I did not. Let's see here. So level 20, level 60 times 27. We're in eyes. Doesn't matter. Let's go over to Leafia's. See if we can get her up to level 8,400. I might need to actually buy some more books, but let's go see what happens real quick. All right. So we're at right now 80 Iris. Which isn't bad. I put in 600, but let's go ahead and get her up to level 8,400. It's going to cost me a significant amount. There we are. Yeah, it is going to cost me a significant amount. Oof. That's okay. It is what it is. All right, level 18. We already know that. That's 50 Iris. And Bell. Character list. So this is going to be 150 plus 30, 180 Iris. So almost, not quite, but almost recouping what I paid for the first banner. So it isn't bad. It's not the best, but it isn't terrible. Oops, too much there. Let's go back down. There we go. Level 18 and another 50 Iris. Okay, so we're right now chilling at, 180 Iris. Let's go see what we got in the guild. Nothing. All right. So unfortunately, that kind of negates some of those sweet rewards. But as I said, this is going to be a very individualized scenario. So I just wanted to throw this in here. We actually sat down and did the math on how much Irish you're actually going to get from this event. And, well, you see the number here. Let me explain real quickly. Basically, as stated, if you get everyone to CP level 18, you're going to get 50 iris per unit. There are 3 different CP lists, and each one of those are going to give you that 150 iris. That gives you 900 total iris for all 6 units. And I emphasize all 6. I'm including Bell on this list. Obviously. Now, Bell is free to play. Also remember, you get, and by that I mean he drops. Also remember over here, you get 30 iris per unit. You level up to level 60. At level 80, you get a full 80 iris. Including Bell, which you're going to max limit break because he's free to play, you're going to get a total of 230 iris. Finally, and the thing I was trying to explain just before this interjection, on your guild screen, every 5 units, and I kind of had the math wrong in this one when I recorded the video, every 5 units you upgrade, they're going to give you rewards for each one of those levels. So they're not going to give you rewards for level 1. You obviously don't start from level 0. So after you upgrade all 6 units to level 18, you're going to at least once, depending upon your build, sometimes twice maybe, receive 17 levels worth of rewards. And that is going to be 10 iris per level. But remember, there's the Bell, Eyes, and Leafia CP levels. So 17 levels times 10 iris, that's 170 iris, times 3 different CP lists, that's 510. 900, 230, and 510 comes out to an insane amount of iris. If you can manage to get close to this amount, you will break even on this banner. That's going to be hard, but this is assuming you get each unit within this amount of iris. Now, let me also throw at you, you can add another 374 to this because there will be 374 iris accumulated during the current story event. This is why I say, when CP events like this come around, units that provide brand new CP, it can pay out big time. But for 2 of those units, I can recoup almost everything I spent on that banner right away. And in fact, I could upgrade them a little further and do it. So when I tell you guys summoning on this banner can actually pay out, I sincerely mean that. So when we're talking about these banners, I still sincerely stand by the factoid that if you go, this one's going to be a little harder to recoup. You could do it, recoup, 280 of the 400 you spent. That's not the best. Obviously, that's going to come down to the amount of rewards you have and what you're going to be willing to put into it. And obviously, the guild rewards at your availability. But if I get just as lucky on this banner, pull, bet, or see, technically I've actually got to go back over here and get an eyes. So you could hopefully get lucky and recoup it pretty quickly. I'm going to wish you guys the best of luck. Let me know what you guys thought about this in the comments section. But I think it's pretty evident that the iris spent today actually is well worth it. Because don't forget, if you do manage to fully upgrade one of these units, that is 150 iris. That's all the way up to level 49, I believe. 150 iris per unit. However, that's going to take you a really long time, if I'm honest. But let me know your opinions in the comment section down below. My opinion is one of each unit definitely pays off. And if for those of you that want to farm up later on, like I like leaving things available to farm up later in the game when we get close to anniversaries or collabs or things like that. I just think there's a lot of availability here, and I think it pays out. Plus, as I said at the beginning of the game or the beginning of the video, I don't know if these will ever rerun. Well, I think it's a pretty good. I say that I feel pretty confident they will eventually, but they haven't been back in 4 years. So make your decisions wisely, guys. That's the video. Like, comment, share. I'll be back at you with more Danmachi here really soon.